Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they not playing with these YouTubers and streamers no more when it come to these pranks.
Not so fast, little bro. Not so fast, little bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Take it.
His security can get it too. Come to Chicago with that energy. Didn't he damn near cry when he was pressed without security? So what a lot of people be doing nowadays, not a lot of people, it's only like a solid handful of people. But these people are trying their hardest to go viral on stream.
Excuse me, sir. I love your mustache.
Okay.
You look beautiful.
As long as you don't want to kiss me.
I was just about to say it makes me want to kiss you. Like, I have a thing for kissing guys. You want to see?
Let me see.
I don't think you should be doing that video.
See that?
No, that's all right.
Well, he asked to see me kiss a guy.
All right, forget about it. Will you go?
You wanna-
go on your way. Go
Do
ahead.
you like that?
See, and see, just going around bothering people and prank the wrong person.
He ended up pranking the wrong person who was a celebrity with a lot of money whose name was not revealed, but Jack at the time did not realize who he was messing with, and he finally went to jail and he gave the cops a hard time. Jack did not seem to care about the arrest and used it as content, especially when he got picked up from jail in a McLaren. Things did not get any better because not too long after he moved into his house in Beverly Hills, he got evicted after continued disputes with a neighbor who was an elderly woman. The next house that Jack would move into would be where he would start his career as a
He
pimp.
moved into
No, I'm just
Beverly
kidding.
Hills?
Well, kinda. Jack got a house.
Interesting. Let's look at one more.
What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm not gonna lie. I would not want to be his freaking bodyguard, bro. Cause he's just going around. Look at the picture.
Yeah, just to enough people, you're going to find out real quick about the Second Amendment, security guard or not. Are we seriously at a point now where content creators are harassing people in public and having a security guard to protect them? Like, I'm sorry, dude. If you go out and harass people and then you go ahead and hide behind your bodyguard, then I'm sorry. You look weak and you're probably one of the biggest losers around.
Which brings us to our video. Finally got what he deserved.
Cocky YouTuber tries to troll cops, instantly regrets it, and of course this video is about Jack Doherty and his arrest, I believe. What was it, earlier
Doherty,
this year or
okay.
late last year? I mean, hey, you already know Jack Doherty, he can't stay out of trouble, and he actually ended up on one of these body cam channels, which is hilarious. Let's get into it. Here he is.
When an entitled
Here
YouTuber
he
pushes
is.
officers too far, they decide to bring him in, but they're unaware of the lengths he's willing to
Look
go
at him.
to turn this situation into content.
This is actually crazy. I can't believe Jack Doherty actually ended up. This is the first time he's ended up on a body cam footage channel. Like, what?
Yeah, hey, even the police officers are trying to get in on this content game. And they know this is where the money is. You know, they create your own channel. You post these type of videos on YouTube and you let people react to it. They already be pulling a lot of views. So you already know. I don't know where that money going, but you already know that they're going to do more now that the views coming in.
The odds of that, I mean, I guess the odds were incredibly high given the antics Jack Doherty is known for participating in.
It is around 3 a.m. on the morning of Saturday, November 15, 2025.
So it was late last year during the holiday season.
And these Miami Beach police officers stationed on Washington Avenue
Oh,
in Miami
God,
Beach,
Miami.
Florida, have reached their patience limit with 22-year-old YouTuber Jack Doherty.
And you guys remember this? I forgot specifically what this was about. I think he ultimately got arrested because Jack was being a complete fucking asshole.
Who broke away
Yes.
from his group and attempted to engage officers to create content for his channel in the middle of the roadway, creating a safety hazard. Despite multiple warnings, Jack continued recording the video, even ignoring his friends as they told him to stop. As a final warning, officers told him that they would arrest him if he didn't comply, to which Jack replied, "Once I'm done with this, bet." And now, as officers moved to make good on that warning,
What told the officer once I'm done with it, like basically, hold on 1 second, shut up and let me do what I do while you sit over there and be quiet. Hold on, I'll comply when I'm done doing what I'm doing.
they have no idea that Jack is far from done recording them on this day.
Is the bodyguard trying to step in front of the police officer.
Of course, Jack. Once again, I don't know if Jack actually acts like this in real life off cams. I've never met the guy, never had a conversation with the guy. But the problem with these streamers is that they believe, for some reason, whenever the cameras are out, that they're above the law, as if the laws that are applied to everybody else in society are now all of a sudden non-eligible to them. And that's what gets them in trouble. Like, you're not above the law, brother. And just because you're rich, by the way, as a creator, doesn't mean that you can just skirt above the law and have your way with it. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that.
Well, you actually could, but you also got to have power, and you got to know the right people and have the position. See, he doesn't have that. He got the money and he got some clout, but he don't have power. So he ain't above the law because he don't have the power.
What? No.
Here's this.
Look at this police officer putting his hands on.
Of course, the security guard comes out of nowhere grabbing the police officer. What the
Imagine.
Don't worry about it.
Look.
Absolutely insane. Who is this guy? He looks like some YouTuber who got a hair transplant. I forgot his name, but he had a big ass forehead.
You want to go with him? Go to the sidewalk now. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was Lance Stewart, bro. Look at his hair transplant, bro. Oh yeah, it's this guy. And now here's how it looks. Tell me this isn't him. All right, let me stop.
Sidewalk now. Okay. Ow.
You want to be funny? We tell you to get on the street, go on the street. Who the fuck you think you are, bro?
Why are you with Miami police officers at night, knowing that Miami police officers in Florida, the state of Florida, does not play around at all? Like, you have no rights down there.
I'm getting out the... Nah, like after you, bro. All you had to do was get in the sidewalk. That's it.
Odds are, most of these police officers, especially the younger ones on social media, know exactly who this kid is.
You want to be funny? You should have got your
They're gonna make an example of his ass.
Now, as officers proceed to search him, they immediately find even more reasons to take him to jail.
What are they? I think they found narcotics on Jack. I'm not entirely sure. A lot of these YouTubers, believe it or not, it's not hard to believe that a lot of them are drug
But
addicts.
Jack only sees it as another content opportunity, something the officers have yet to realize.
Hey, free Jack.
Bro said free Jack. What is that? Some vape or some shit?
Give a fuck about that boy.
Cannabis? Yeah, so yeah, of course. I mean, weed is like super casual to me. I don't really smoke. I don't do edibles. I haven't done an edible THC in nearly 2 years.
Yeah, it's casual, but you know, of course, in some states, no, a lot of states, it's still illegal. So you over there breaking the law and bothering the police? Yeah, come on, dog. You know you going down for. See, if you wasn't bothering the police, they might let you get away with that. You know what I'm saying, but you know, since you bothering them.
After I had that weird panic attack, but yeah, like I don't know. Weed is like super casual to me. I don't think it's considered hard drugs, but I understand why it's illegal in a lot of places. Oh,
yeah.
Bro had a pill. Of course, I'm telling you. Like, of course, weed, super casual, but anything else like Molly, perks, Zans, of course, a lot of these YouTubers are hooked.
You have to like slide it off your wrist. Like, you can't take it off anyway.
Crazy.
MDMA? I'll check it out.
Bro said MDMA, some kind of psychoactive. And here, as you can see, they actually pulled it out. What are those, blunts or whatever? Ganja wrapped up in some type of tobacco leaf. So bro was out here. Bro was out here trying to get lit. And the thing is, why is security guard arguing with police officers? If you truly cared about your client, Jack Doherty, you would have never allowed him to get in the road holding up traffic violations. The cops came up on him, told him, hey, stop what you're doing. And Buddy said, no, after I'm done with this. And by the way,
no, you also, as a security guard, you wouldn't allow him to put you in certain situations where you could possibly get him killed, and most importantly, yourself killed. He's going around bumping people and stirring up trouble and just being a nuisance.
Wait, Jack Doherty, I believe he's worth $40 million, right? He's like 22 at this point in time, 23.
What? He's worth what? Net worth is estimated between 3 million to 10 million. Wow. 14 million subscribers and billions of views. Wow, this guy is making some bread. Brand deals, collaborations with companies like Nike and Adidas and SeatGeek. Whoa, I didn't know he was making this much.
He's rich as fuck. Half his money came from OF, I learned. So, you know, he was signing OF girls, promoting their pages on his platforms. All the thirsty ass simps, you know, went over there, purchased content, and then he got a percentage of the OnlyFans girls of which he was promoting it and managed. All right, cool, whatever.
Oh, he was damn near a pimp. Interesting. So he's like a new age pimp.
The thing is, when a lot of these young ass guys, they get a lot of money from wherever the source is from, they become incredibly invincible in their mindset, and they genuinely believe they can't be touched. Like, it's actually crazy.
I know. We told him a bunch of times.
And the security guard.
No, you're cool.
I was telling you genuinely. I apologize on behalf.
No, I accept your apology, bro.
I get you still like you're still irritated. I'm not tripping. I'm just
Apologizing on his behalf. Look at little Jack back. Like, come on, man. Possibly getting arrested with Jack as a security guard is probably not worth it at all.
Yeah,
like,
no.
What are you doing, bro?
Just leave it alone. They already
getting
got
into the squad car, smiling.
We can't take you my watch. There's someone or no?
What is? I the watch.
But you have to like untake. You have to.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, guys, I just gotta let you know the reason for why Jack was smiling just now is because he knows he's gonna beat all the charges. I think he probably already did. He probably didn't even spend the week in jail. You know, I mean, when you're this rich in a city like Miami and you're probably well connected to many influential people, bro. Honestly, I'd like to believe that the law is applicable to everybody regardless of their socioeconomic factors and backgrounds.
Absolutely
but we all
not.
know that this simulation, this matrix we're in, it's rigged, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a fair playing field, and some people have the cheat codes, bro.
Yeah, if you got that money, the law is a little bit more lenient on your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money and a little clout, then the law turns into Elastigirl or Mr. Fantastic, and you can just stretch it however you want to stretch it. You know, you can even get somebody offed if you got enough money and power and get away with it. Ain't that right, Lil Durk? I think he gonna get off, by the way. I really do think he gonna get off. You got the right lawyers. Oh,
I'm gonna pull up here, my friend.
You can take it off. You can take the watch off 05. We'll do it on the station.
But real, can I just take it off?
We'll do it on the station.
No.
Yeah.
No, you want to.
So I'm not entirely sure, and he just said he's going to jail. I don't know what kind of prank he was trying to do, but clearly it didn't work out for him, and he got arrested. People in the comments are now saying, I despise how social media makes trash like this wealthy. Well, unfortunately, those people who know how to play the game play it
yeah,
well and get rich, and those who don't, you know. Someone said nothing quite as satisfying as Jack Doherty getting humiliated. Another person said, thank God someone arrested this piece of we've been so sick of him for so long. Another person said the cop going, and I quote, who the F are you? To Doherty is amazing, and I hope he got a raise. Another person said, should have arrested his dumbass security too. That's funny. Another person said the security guard getting in the way of the police is insanely stupid. It really was. Like, what were you doing? Why were you
and even putting his hands on the police too was crazy.
Your entire record for Jack Doherty, like the pay can't be that good.
No, it can't.
There he is.
Might be, bro. It might be that good.
I'm just asking so he get an idea what's going on. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, that's how we gotta learn. That's how we gotta learn.
With officers finding 3 hand-rolled.
My thing is, again, as a security guard, your job is to secure your client, to secure and guard. What the f are you doing letting your client stand in the middle of the road for content, doing pranks when there's a real possibility of him getting arrested and he actually got arrested? Clearly, you're not doing your job, but
right. What you should have did was snatch that little boy up. You know what it was? Is that I think the money's too good for that bodyguard. That he don't want to like do anything that'll get him fired. Because if he does, then, you know, and see, it's not a good look if he gets snatched up on stream, because then he gonna look bad, you know what I'm saying? But you know, when you 22 with an ego like that and making 30 net worth, I mean not net worth, but making $3 million a year, oh my god, and brand deals of Nike.
Security guard, a lot of these creators actually disrespect the out of their security guards, and Jack Doherty is notoriously known for flipping through security guards like Amazon flips through workers in their Amazon factories, right? Like the turnover rate's got to be higher than a toddler accidentally eating one of his mommy's gummies. I can imagine.
With officers finding 3 hand-rolled suspected cannabis cigarettes and half of an orange oval-shaped pill marked with a 3, consistent with a Schedule 2 amphetamine.
Marked with a 3. Whoa. What is that? Any addicts in the chat or in the comment section, let me know. What is
Jack
that?
is immediately brought to the station, and this is where his entitled behavior leads him to pull another move that he will soon regret.
Oh, there he is. And this is from the POV of Officer Joseph. Okay. Okay.
Don't know.
So he just asked the cop, how long will it take me to get out of this, like genuinely? How the hell is the cop supposed to know? He's just transporting you to the precinct.
Oh, he really
But
think he
here he
going to
is.
take care.
Precinct.
I guess he not seeing reality.
You have the right to remain silent.
I really do think he gonna get off because he got the money.
Everything you will, right? Because no one said that.
What the You know, I actually heard Miranda rights aren't legally obligated to be said by police officers. Like, that's just like a movie slash TV show trope. I don't know. I guess it depends on the state you're in. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't think Jack even cared at this point in time. Again, guys, you got to understand the mentality of people like this who are insanely rich, insanely young, insanely just on top of the world. They don't care, bro.
This might
unless you murdered somebody, you finna get off on this. Like, he just had some weed, a pill, and he kind of like told the cop, wait 1 second. Like,
seem like a simple order, but to Jack, it's about protecting his jewelry, and he won't even hesitate to instruct officers on how to preserve it.
Unfortunately not, bro.
When do you think that?
Tomorrow's Saturday, hopefully tomorrow.
Guys, an average person actually getting caught with 3 blunts, a pill, and probably resisting arrest would not be.
You are going to jail for like at least 3 years.
Getting out within 24 hours. This is relegated to very specific types of people with, privilege. Also crazy how this guy just casually has what, like, let's see,
White
50,
privilege.
20, $80, $100,000 worth of jewelry on his right wrist the left wrist, and the right wrist, $300,000 watch, probably from, what's that, Patek Philippe Richard Mille, like all.
Yeah, it's probably Richard Mille. The way that band is, it's probably Richard Mille. Yeah, I know for a fact it ain't Rolly, but yeah, he got somebody's house on his wrist. He roughly got a 2-story, 2-acre property on both his wrists combined.
All these, I don't understand the inherent value of these watches. Why would you pay?
I don't either.
You're paying
Especially
a
when you bust
literal
it down
house
the
for
way
a
they do.
watch. Why would you ever do that? I don't understand. And it looks like a fucking plastic toy. Looks like a G-Shock back in the day. You guys remember those G-Shocks we used to wear back in middle school?
Yeah, man. With all the colors. Who could forget? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to help the cop.
Scratch my up. Nah, I'm doing that.
Oh, no, that's not a bust down. No, that's a real Richard Mille.
It's your fault for getting arrested with a $300,000 G-Shock watch on your wrist. That's your fault. Whose fault is that but your own? Dumbass. Here he is. Jewelry.
Take everything up?
You guys really like care.
Yeah, of course, man.
I gotta say, man, jewelry is such a scam. Like, I'm not against jewelry.
It is,
I had
bro.
my
Unless it's gold.
phase, and it was such a waste of money. But looking back at it now, and this was like a few years ago, huge waste of psyop. What are you trying to project value onto other people? You're trying to impress women, and you're trying to say to other guys, oh my god, I make more money than you. Like, who cares? Yeah, like a little piece, a little this or a neck is fine, but all the exorbitant, multi-layered pieces, it's just, not only does it scream new money, but it's just way too gaudy. And to me, it screams financial mismanagement. It screams to me, yeah, you're.
Well, it also screams that you watch any rap videos too, because even their jury is like fake and just like borrowed from record label. That's even their jewelry. Like, have to that is their job to present to you that they're making a lot of money, so that they can sell records. All right, and if they don't sell, that jewelry goes on sale.
You're rich now, but you're gonna be broke in like 20 years. Yeah, he's paranoid.
I'm down for it. Let him get his phone, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Phone call?
Yeah, he's paranoid. He trusts anybody in the situation. I wouldn't either. Like, Miami cops corrupt as along with Chicago cops and New York cops. Like, any big city where there's a nightlife and a lot of partying and drugs, of course you think cops are, I mean, come on. Cops are basically a gang. Of course there's good cops, bad. In this day,
Well, you got somebody ready to risk they can pay off a police officer's house and take a long ass vacation.
feels like it's kind of split. Anyway, somebody actually came to pick up
Oh,
Doherty,
I take that
and now
shit
he's being transferred to this jail, this cell. I mean, here he is.
Make an exception for him.
Exception for him.
You guys heard that they're trying to make an exception for him. They likely know he's an influencer, YouTuber, creator. They know he's rich. They know he has lawyers. If this is you, I'm just letting you know, in the exact same
You're
situation,
done.
holding up orders, getting arrested.
Bro, hey, listen, that cell look clean too. Look at them bars. It looked like they just built that cell yesterday, motherfucker. I don't see a scratch on them bars. This bitch getting high class treatment right now. Just painted them bars this morning. Look at that cell.
Getting caught with narcotics and 3 tobacco rolled, you're not getting this much. Just letting you guys know. So don't put yourself in this situation. You're not Jack Doherty or any of these other YouTubers who can get away with this shit with security guards. Of course he didn't. Oh, I didn't know anything. I didn't know
Man,
anything.
no,
It's cool because hey, everything is cool.
Legally? So is the friend wanting to delete the footage? Because, I mean, he could. I guess legally, cops can't, like our First Amendment right. Resisting? Okay. Possession of
Possibly possession.
drugs? Yeah, substances. Bro, it's crazy to me how he has been so rich for so long, he doesn't understand. Yeah, having drugs on you, what do they call them? Schedule 1 drugs are illegal, bro. I don't like, regardless of what you think, it's illegal. Even what Clavicular does with the whole METH thing, that's illegal. Obviously.
Yeah, that's insane that he does that. I heard that. That's crazy.
I think that's just illegal, regardless of your intent or usage. But yeah, here were the charges that Jack was charged with.
Jack Doherty was charged with felony, possession of controlled substance without prescription.
He got a felony.
Misdemeanor, resisting without violence, possession
Don't worry, he got too much money. That shit finna be dropped.
of cannabis. He was later released on a $3,500 cash bond. But true
Wow.
Bro, that's it, bro.
continued milking.
Wow. 3,500 cash bond.
That you couldn't have milked that boy for no more, bro. He got a house. At least extorted him for $100K at the least.
Brother, that's like 0.00000.
Bro, that's in Miami. In Miami, bro, you could have found the ground.
I'm pretty sure 1/10 of his wealth. Yeah, $3,500 is like 1/10 of a penny to this guy. Said this video needed 2,000 more taser usage. Another person said Jack is a certified scumbag. Yeah, listen, Jack is a scumbag, and the only saving him is our cameras, money, and the fact that he looks kind of basically non-threatening. He looks as threatening a baby pug. What does Jack weigh at most? 120, 25 pounds. If ever presented in real danger without a security guard, bro would probably fold as quick as a bag of Johnson
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he kind of like school shooter.
Johnson cotton wipes.
Officers had accidentally recorded on his phone after not realizing the camera was still running. In a later interview with TMZ, Jack described the arrest as the worst day of his life, claiming he was stuck in a small cell for 5 hours before being moved to a larger holding room for another 10 hours.
Oh.
You ain't had nobody in there that clean ass cell.
Okay, so I guess they really wanted to make an example out of him, given the resources that they had. So they
didn't make no example out of him. He got out like the next day. That's not an example. That's telling everybody, if you have power and money, you can do the exact same shit and you'll get the exact same treatment.
Probably held him for like 14, 15 hours.
He even warned others to stay jail while still managing to put his entitlement on full display. It now seems like Jack is using the experience to create even more police-related content for his channel, continuing to profit off the incident, at least until another group of officers decides to draw the line and take him in again.
Okay, well.
No, see, he learned his lesson. He didn't learn his lesson. They need to lock this boy up, straight up. Like, for real, lock him up. If he had no fame, no money,